Hey friends, it's Greg. Before we start the opening, I just needed to give a little bit of an update. And this is not really an update I really wanted to give, but it is what it is. I do need to put a pause on uploading to the channel for a little bit. This is not goodbye. I am not really going anywhere. You're still very much going to see me on Discord and in YouTube comments. You're still going to see me around quite a bit, but I do need to put a pause on the videos for a little bit. I can't really give a definite timeline on when I'll be back and uploading more. But if I had to guess, it would probably be somewhere in the ballpark of 3 or 4 months. And just to say why this is, you may recall a couple videos ago, I looked a mess. I had a bandage on my ear. I'm going to save you the details, but that was related to a little bit of a health scare that I had. I'm going to be fine, but I need to make sure that I get my health right by dropping some weight. Is the quick and dirty of that. I just I my ear was negatively impacted. I had, I'll tell you, I had an ear infection and it ruptured and it still hasn't finished healing properly. And it's made worse by the fact that I have put on a lot of weight lately. So I really need to get that under control so that I can do this. And this was really just a wake up call. I mean, this is a fairly minor thing. And it just was made a lot worse because I've been a mess lately. So I just want to say very from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching my videos and coming along the journeys, the comments, the people who've reached out to me through various channels. I really appreciate that you have spent your time um, coming to see me, and I will be back, like I said. So there's that. We'll get into the video. I will say, if you stick around afterward, we'll talk about what you just saw, and I'll show you a little something special. So, anyways, yes, thank you again. I will see you again. I appreciate all of your time. Just a couple shout outs, some other channels that I've been really enjoying lately. While you're not watching me, if you're not already watching them, go ahead and check them out. Obviously the big ones. There's Living Lorcana. There is Digital Inkwell. There is LotaLorcana. Those are some of the bigger ones that I've been enjoying a lot lately. Some of the smaller ones I've been enjoying: TCG Opened, Granola TCG, Digital Magick, who I did the fabled Trove battle with, and MarriedToTCG. I've been enjoying them quite a lot lately as well. So definitely go give them a look. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side of the video. Hello, friends. Today I am going to do something that is probably very ill-advised. I'm going to open up a box of Fabled. Why is that ill-advised? Well, because the price of Fabled is insane. But at the same time, I really, really want the iconic Mickey Mouse. So I'll give it one more try. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to go ahead and just have friends and reminders try to summon in the power of the Mickey. I'm going to just try and use whatever powers that I can to make this box have one, because it's really not realistic to think that I'm ever going to buy another one. I happen to get this one for 160. which is like half the cost right now. But I really, really want the Mickey. I mean, I would certainly not be upset in the slightest at the Minnie Mouse. But I was up half the night last night thinking about how much I wanted the Mickey and how I'm just jealous of everyone who has one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rip this. We're gonna go fairly quickly. This is like my gosh. I've opened an irresponsible amount of Fabled. This is probably my 12th box, I think. And I had probably around that same number of troves that I opened, plus the collector's boxes with the oh gosh, I just looked over and saw how many of the binders that I have. So I've opened an irresponsible amount, and I'm gonna do this anyways. I did talk with my crew, my friends, who said, yeah, go ahead and open it. Particularly because realistically, in so much as I thought maybe I would buy it and just hold on to it, I'm probably never going to actually sell anything. I just don't think that that's for me, you know. Anyways, let's go ahead. We're gonna go fairly fast. As much as I love Fabled, time is of the essence. I have other stuff that I have to get to tonight. And we've got 24 booster packs. So we're going to go ahead and just hope that our friends bring us some luck. And let's get into it and see what we have. Hopefully, we will get some of that fire that we're hoping for. But again, 12 boxes and a lot of others. It's not likely to happen. All right, Max Goof, Atlantica. We got Ariel, Megara, Maid Marian. We'll go ahead and just kind of go through all the cards in a couple of these packs, and then we'll just get kind of crazy and go fast and loose trying to get through, because again, I do need to go fast. So okay, so nothing in that pack, nothing to write home about at any rate. We had just the normal. Get in. Start off with a PJ Pete. Pluto, Jafar, Varana, Hans, Rose Lantern, the Queen. You know, I love that Queen. Stand out. Always Place of Exile, Jasmine. Genie of the Lamp, followed by a Lumiere foil. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm going to be very happy if I was to get an Enchanted. But that's not the real goal. That's not the real goal. And I know it's very foolish of me to have done this, given the odds of pulling one, but sometimes you got to just take the chance. And today we're taking that chance. Hopefully one of these packs, I'll open it and it won't just show you what's 3 cards ahead. Hopefully I'll do it well. Okay, so 3 packs down. Probably the Aerial Sonic Warrior is the best pull so far. How are you guys doing? Are you guys still trying to pull on Fabled? Is it just whenever you can get your hands on it? Is it just okay? All right, we got Mickey, but we want the bigger Mickey. We want his older brother. But hey, a legendary is a great pull anyways. Okay, so we got 1 pull. And foolish me, I do not have my sleeves, which is not good. It's not good at all. How are you going to go into an opening and not have your sleeves ready? I don't know. Ursula, Tinkerbell, other Tinkerbell, Louie, Rose Lantern, Queen of Hearts, 4 dozen eggs, signed contract, family fishing pole, into Heart of Defeaty, and ooh, okay, there we go. There's an epic, One Last Hope. Okay, a legendary and an epic. And I want to say that was 5 packs. My counting's a little bit off. I apologize. But yeah, are you still ripping Fabled? Have you moved into collector mode where you just kind of or maybe even speculator mode where you're just kind of sitting on sealed product? I'm interested in hearing. Olaf, card soldiers, Dewey. We got a rare genie, supportive friend, followed by, I love my girl, Mulan. Yeah, I keep thinking that I'm going to become a speculator, and I'm going to, have all this sealed product in order to just let it appreciate in value and then sell it down the road. But as I was guided by my group, packs are made to be ripped. And it was even proposed that if I was planning on having one of each box sealed and have that as a collection, I should leave it sealed, but otherwise I should rip it. So that was that was factored in as to why I'm ripping. Oh, goodness gracious. Got a little too excited there. Apologies. Go ahead and rip this last pack of this stack. We're moving and grooving. The Queen, Jafar, Sudden Chill, Mufasa, I'm Stuck, Belle, Magic Mirror, Find My Platinum. Got a Maui Whale, followed by, ooh, there we go. We love that giant Tink. And then a rare Lantern, which I don't know if it's valuable, but it's definitely seeing a lot more play lately. Okay, here we go. Get into another pack. Man, I know I shouldn't get my hopes up. I shouldn't even be doing this, but I want that Mickey. I want that Mickey. I've never seen one. Never seen the Mickey. I've never seen the Minnie. I have seen the iconic Pocahontas, and I have seen the iconic Hades. Oh, double super rare pack. Not bad, not bad. Follow that up with a Timothy Q mouse. So I was thinking about it. What is it that I should be doing? Because I have all of these Fabled cards. I think I might. I've got to have multiple full sets. And what I should do is try to sell those full sets. While making sure, of course, that I still have my play sets. Ooh, I got a little ahead of myself, but we've got a Stitch Carefree Surfer. Follow that up with an Aurora Royal Princess. So there we go. 2 legendaries and an epic thus far. Not bad, not bad. We're just over halfway, or rather just shy of halfway through the box. Let's see what else we got. We've got Gaston, followed by Pluto, Benja, Enchantress, Develop Your Brain, TikTok, Dumbo, A Pirate's Life. Oop, got a little too far. Aurora, John Silver, followed up by Grandpappy, and on the end, we've got... Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I kind of think that this is one of the lower end enchanteds right now, even though it's. I mean, I think that he's getting out of favor a little bit, but I wish I could bottle that feeling. That feeling of a big pull, and I think that that's a big part of why I'm chasing the Mickey is I just want that feeling. I think I'm just chasing a feeling more than anything else. Because again, I'm never going to sell any of this, but yes. Let's see if I can get him in the light a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Okay. I don't know if it's possible to get an iconic and an enchanted in the same box. I am assuming that it's not. So that kind of dashes the hopes a little bit, but I mean, again, that feeling of pulling an enchanted is just so good. It's just so good. Oh. Got a little bit overwhelmed. All right, let's finish this up. We've got, here we've done, this is our 12th pack. So let's see what we've got. Moana, Lost in the Woods, Ariel, Sudden Chill. We got Jasmine, Timothy Q. Mouse, Jafar, Stand Out, The Queen, Lumiere, Mulan, Elite Archer, and follow that up with Heal What Has Been Hurt. Ah, that's great. That is great. Again, we're holding out hope that maybe, just maybe, we will pull an iconic, but the hopes just have gone way down. Way down. Atlantica, Prince Naveen, Make the Potion, Anna. We got I'm Stuck, Medallion Waits, Cinderella, Mob Song. And I will say, if you are interested in seeing more fabled openings, I've got a ton on the channel. A little Under the Sea action, Cinderella. So yeah, go ahead and go check those out if you're interested. I have pulled at least one other enchanted on camera. I want to say I've pulled 2. I did buy a couple just when TCG Player had their annual sale or biannual sale. I did buy a couple that I thought were really nice. I bought the Mickey Steamboat Pilot and I bought the Ariel. The Ariel was my chase because again, I did not think it was possible for me to pull the Mickey. I still don't really think it's possible, but I'm of course anxious and hopeful that maybe someday I will pull it. But yeah, it's a little unsettling what's going on with the market for Lorcana. I know. I guess I'm just jealous. That's the only thing I can think of and say about it. I'm jealous of the people who are able to have all the things. It's just the way it is. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, Philip TDs, followed by a rare Goofy set for adventure. All right. We are on pack number 16. Second stack of the box. Still only 2 legendaries. Of course, we do have the enchanted, but we'll hope for a little bit more juice to this box. I can see a little juice right there. Still, after all this time, not good at openings. All right, Mickey Mouse, follow that up with a Dumbo. All right. All right. And an epic behind that. That's a box right there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Hades Enchanted. 3 legendaries, 1 being a Dumbo, and 2 epics. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. That's, again, let's see if we can't just bottle that feeling. I am struggling to put it into words. This is great. Again, it's probably my last time that I'll ever open a box of Fable. I know I've said this before. I couldn't pass it up when I saw it at that price. But yeah. Whew. So yeah, that was a great one. This feels like a thick pack. I don't know why some packs feel thick and some just feel regular. I'm not sure what that's all about. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up that there's anything special. It's probably just me being silly, feeling that it's a thick pack. Hey, there's a Mickey Mouse, Hans, TikTok, Mickey Mouse, Last Ditch Effort. Oh, getting a little ahead of myself there. Judy Hopps, Prince Philip, and Cruella de Vil. Follow that up with a Megara. I was definitely getting trolled by Cruella. I was definitely getting trolled by Cruella before. All right, 4 legendaries, an enchanted, and 2 epics. Again, this is feeling like a thick pack. It's probably just in my head. Rapunzel, Stitch. Oh, getting a little bit out of focus. There we go. There's Eeyore. Improvise. We got Aurora. Poor Unfortunate Souls. Ursula, the Deceiver. Tick tock. Tuck tuck. Not TikTok. Hey. Second star to the right, followed by Strength of a Raging Fire and a super rare foil Alice, Growing Girl. Okay, we're getting down to the close. We got 5 packs left. 5 packs on what has been one heck of an opening. One heck of an opening. I'm still on a cloud because of this. Moana, Pluto, Ariel, Verona, Coconut Basket, Elsa, Aurora, Queen of Hearts, followed up by Robin Hood, Rare Alice, follow that with a super rare Alice. Okay, rare, super rare. Is there going to be something behind it? Nope. You know by now. I love it when they go up in the order. Rare, super rare to legendary. All right, last 4. Last 4. Is there more fire? Is there more fire? This has been a pretty fire box. Only takes one pack to really set things off even further, but I just it's not going to happen. Ariel. You know I love Ariel. Simba. Follow that up by a Mickey Mouse Standard Bearer. And I want to say thank you so very much for everyone hanging out with me. I did get a little bit crazy in my wanting of a Mickey. And I bought a couple of Japanese Arcasia's Island boxes. We'll go ahead and open those because if you know, you know, those come with a box topper pack of Fabled. Now, Japanese cards, they did not release the full set of Fabled. They had a select 24 cards, I think. that were possible in there. Some could be enchanted, some could be legendary, some could be iconic Mickey. So I'll open those up probably. Again, my silly brain is like, oh no, don't open those. Those are fabled. Don't open fabled. That's insane. And yet I did, and I got this. Like, sometimes you got to be crazy. Apparently, are the cannons Donald Duck, Mufasa, Winnie the Pooh, Nani, Mother Knows Best, Lawrence, Robin Hood, Ursula Voice Stealer, follow that up by One Last Hope. Hey, we got the epic and the foil rare. Okay. Last pack, guys. Last pack. Man. Man. That's awesome. Okay. We got a Queen of Hearts. Be Our Guest. Beast's Mirror. Pegasus. Maid Marian. Dolores. Be King Undisputed. Tinkerbell. Wildcat. Okay, we're into the rares. The threes, the three rares. We're going to see, is there more fire to make this a truly magical last pack? Let's find out. First one is a rare. Look at this family. Be something. Nope. Ursula Sea Witch. And then on the end, we've got a Louis, the Chill Nephew. Okay, so no fire to round us out because we front loaded that fire. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I mean, this right here is a box. This is a box worth. And then we got the Hades on top of that. I mean, that's crazy. So no iconic yet again. We should not have been expecting that there would have been one. It's silly to do that, but you know, I keep hearing people who they just went to Target and bought one pack and it was in there. You know, that sort of thing. Maybe one day, not today. And I'll just keep dreaming. Hope that your dreams come true. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Okay, so obviously a pretty amazing opening. Did not pull the iconic. The odds were very much against me, but you know, just I was chasing that feeling, and it didn't work out. Let me know in the comments. Did you think that it was, you know, with the end result in mind, was it okay to open that box, or was it foolish? I mean, the box of Fabled is unreal right now in terms of price. But yeah, I'm curious as to what you think. Would you still be chasing it? I will say that I shot that 4 days ago at this point, and I had been up half of the night just green with envy of everyone who had pulled the Mickey or the Mini. I mean, more so the Mickey, just even though I actually prefer the look of the Mini. We can get into that another time. But yeah, I was just so jealous of people who had pulled it. And so I said, you know what? I was saving this box, but I'm going to open it. And it didn't work out. Bummer. But story time. Those of you who have been watching the Living Lorcana channel, or I'm sure many other content creators, you know that the Fabled set did not really get released in Japan. What they have been doing is they've been doing box topper promo packs. So the Arcadia's Island box has a Fabled promo pack where you get 5 cards and or maybe it's 6 cards. I think it's 5 cards. And you can get from a select few of the totality of Fabled. There are a number of cards in there, and I thought, you know, that'd be fun. I like Fabled a good deal. I like the artwork. Plus, it's really neat to have those cards in order to have them to play in my deck and all that stuff. And again, if you saw Living Lorcana's videos, there are enchanteds in that pack. So I thought it would be a fun little gamble, as it were. Um, so here's a card that I had never seen in person, but I pulled it. I'm getting emotional right now. Um, I I opened so many boxes of Fabled, so many troves, so many collector sets, and I never thought that I would actually get this. It's simply priced out of it. The market has priced me out on buying a single, um, but I pulled the iconic Mickey Mouse. Um, it's Japanese, and I understand that that's not necessarily as desirable from a market standpoint. But guys, I did it. I got it. I'm gonna send this off to PSA, not for any better reason than I know that I'm a bit of an idiot and I don't want to damage it, so I'm gonna get it protected. But guys, it's that's my that's my little treasure. So, of course, I'm gonna have to try to get the mini, but that just like lightning can't strike more than once. Um, yeah, I started opening my pack. I saw the glint at the back, and I thought maybe it's a honey wizard, which is an amazing hit, but I still wanted to go through. Now you saw what I was like when I pulled the Hades. I basically shut down. I need a second to collect myself. When I tell you, I was just like, it dawned on me. Wait, that's not the honey wizard. When it dawned on me, after just like I saw the little glint on the side, and then I'm looking at the other cards, and I'm like, wait, that feeling was so unreal. I keep looking at it, and I it like a big dumb idiot, like you see. Um, so yeah, this is going to be sent off to get protected, um, and then I'll be able to display it, and that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, thanks again so very much, everyone, for watching, and hopefully you stayed to the end so you could see this. I'll be back. Like I said, I'll see you guys uh, in a few months' time. Hopefully, I'll be healthier. I'll be thinner. I'll be able to be more energetic and be able to share my love of Disney Lorcana and all things Disney. Um, but yeah, I will. I'll see you guys again as soon as we can.